Yeah, what she said. Last day of winter, buddy, and it feels like it.
It's cold, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've been getting a north wind. It's cold.
It's like, I don't know, 20 something today, and then it's supposed to be in the 50s tomorrow, I think. Crazy.
Woohoo! Yeah, for the first day of spring.
Which, hey, I'm good to go. That's fine. I can do 50.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you seize up, it's like,
Yeah, you ain't kidding me. Ugh.
well, I
So
went
how's your
on
day
the
today?
Lord Church of Failure last night for a couple hours.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet today, but I saw the replay there.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know I could simulcast, and I got about the last 35 minutes of it.
Oh, okay, that's why it said the last part or something like that.
Yeah, it's just the last part. Talked about the campaign and
Yeah,
talk about me for about the first hour, and then we had a good discussion about comics and stuff.
I was just gonna
Doc
ask.
Blaylock,
I haven't. I'm not familiar with them, so I don't know.
Doc Blaylock sent a modern day mummy
Oh,
piece.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Hey, Tree Goblin. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Tree. Nobody's tried to prune you recently, have they? Oh, just wondering. Picked up a couple subscribers last night, from being on there.
There you
So
go.
maybe
Nice.
some
Yeah.
potential backers down the road when, the payday and all that. But
Yeah.
it's pretty nice. Let's take a closer look at that. Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, for being a fine artist, is not too shabby of a comic book guy.
Gary Shipman, that does Mighty Titan, he sent me round 2 of the Heroic Awards People's Choice. I don't know what that is, March Madness tournament voting, and I voted.
Oh, okay.
There was like, I don't know, 35 different, things to vote on.
Oh, wow. Right, mainstream books or indies or what?
It was all indie stuff, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I wouldn't bother wasting my time.
I know what you mean. You know what this is from? I think this is cosplayers, actually.
That mummy looks familiar from somewhere.
Yeah. Pyramids of Mars from Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. I knew it looked familiar from somewhere.
Yeah. They were mummy robots.
Yeah, that's right. Once the bandages came off their rope, that's why they were like so blocky and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a weird looking mummy.
Yeah, it was, especially in the face.
Yeah, he looked kind of friendly in the face.
I was fair about it. I knowing on my voting, I knowing Gary's stuff. I can't remember who he was going up against in round 1, but I voted for him. He, his Mighty Titan's pretty hard to beat.
Oh,
I,
maybe you can see if you can forward it to me. Maybe I can do
the voting. Yeah.
the voting as well. Yes, ballot, I guess you would call it.
Hmm.
My brain's been slow the last couple of days. I've been having problems putting sentences together. I don't know
I
why.
get it, man. Today's last day of winter, I guess, you know.
Yeah, man. Maybe it's time for the brain to wake back up.
Today in history, the greatest American hero debuted on ABC.
Oh, cool.
81. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
I love that show when I was a kid, but I could never figure out why he could never figure out how to fly. He, he always flew like he was gonna
Yeah,
crash, and well, he usually did crash.
yeah,
So.
yeah, he never got a handle on that. That it's, that was for comedy relief, I guess.
Yeah, it did look funny though. He'd be all wiggling around on the wires. But
Speaking of
I don't know. Huh?
speaking of wiggling, have
Yes.
you ever seen what a barnacle looks like, related to crabs and other crustaceans? Kind of looks like
A
the
what
dune
is it
worm,
called?
doesn't it? Huh?
A barnacle?
A barnacle. Uh huh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Looks like a bird's beak, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. This
Kind of
must be
weird. Whoa, got a
some
tongue
kind
there
of
too.
whoa. That's got to be some kind of different barnacle than like the ones that are on the bottom of boats and stuff.
Don't think so.
Really, the same fucking thing? I
Yeah,
don't know, dude.
the way it's photographed there, it almost looks like a bat upside down with
Yeah,
those
that's
wings.
crazy.
Oh, look at that. That one's got like a flower-like tongue.
Huh. Wonder if they
Hey,
use
Gary.
that as like a lure, Hey, Carrie.
Right, and then snap.
Yeah,
Yum yum yum.
kind of like what do they call that? The anglerfish. It's got the little light over its head. What is the grossness on screen? It's a barnacle, Carrie. Apparently.
Yeah, different types of barnacles. Yeah, we just think of like barnacles as being built up on the bottom of ships, but no, it's a living, freaky looking thing. Reminds me of the dune worms.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, Robert Geronimo had a cover reveal. I don't know if you've seen that for Blood Realm number 17. Can you believe he's on number 17?
I know,
Wow.
dude. It's amazing.
Very King Kong like. I like it.
Oh, I hadn't seen this one yet.
That's cover reveal.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Blood Realm's been a pretty good series. I kind of got a little behind on it. I'm gonna have to do some catching up.
I wonder why he started doing the Stations of the Cross. I've never really sit in on one of those. I mean, I've said hi and, by your leave and all that, but I'm not. It's
I
pretty
just
cool.
noticed that. Yeah, he was doing that the other day. Last week, I think I just noticed it, but I I don't know what the motivation was. I don't believe he's. It's not like an annual thing or anything. I don't know. Maybe he was inspired.
Peter Graves' birthday today from
Peter Graves,
Airplane,
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible, Airplane. He was the pilot that got sick,
Yep.
got food
Yep.
poison.
And what did you have? I had the fish. Dun dun
Yeah,
dun.
he was James Arness's brother, but he never quite looked like his brother. Now once he got a little older, I can see it. But
Oh, well, I
but
had no idea they were brothers.
yeah, they're brothers. Yeah,
So he just chose a different acting name as Peter Graves, so that
yeah, I'm
probably
sure.
not to ride the coattails or whatever.
Oh no, middle-aged Ninja Turtles.
Well, it would be about right now.
Yeah, yeah. There'd be
Midlife crisis, Ninja Turtles,
teenagers in the mid
midlife crisis.
50s, or not mid
They're,
50s, mid 80s.
they're all driving
So
around in Corvettes and dating 20-year-olds. Midlife crisis, Ninja Turtle.
actually, they would be older than that. I mean, Ninja Turtles have been around since the early 80s. So,
Yeah, I mean, they've been around since I was a kid. So,
yeah,
yeah, I think I don't know if they're 50 yet. They gotta be closing in on 40 something.
I think the first one came out in like 83, maybe a year earlier. I'm not sure. But
Yeah, so close, maybe a little over 40, 41. So yeah, that'd be about right.
yeah, so that would make them more than middle aged.
No, and well, if they were teenagers, they'd be in their 50s. That's middle age. You and I are closing in on the end of middle age.
Now, where do you say middle age is? Where does it start and where does it end in your mind?
Uh, I don't know. I usually figure like from 45 to 55, 56, somewhere in there. You gotta remember,
Okay,
most
well, I'm
men
past middle age then.
are
I'm
living
on
to
the old age, I
80.
guess.
Well, like I said, we're closing in on the the far end of middle age and starting into older age.
Jeez, just kill me
I
now.
don't like it, not myself either, but it is what it is. Time marches on.
Yeah. Okay. Like I say, I'll die at 13.
Huh? 113?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, okay.
Sounds good to me.
You got
Gable
my
getting shot in the house. Caleb in the house. Okay, Gable's in the house. How old are you, sir?
cable here too. Hello. Yep.
No, not Gable's here. He might be lurking.
No, I said Caleb, not Caleb. Oh, now you're getting me all tongue tied. Damn
I caught that right.
it.
That's a nice piece. I like the skulls. The X
Oh yeah, 100 bucks.
explosion. Mm.
Yeah, that's not bad. Who did that one? Oh wait, I see his signature there. I just can't.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I do see. I do see it now.
I just can't figure out what it's so stylized. I can't figure out what it's
Fred Benz. Fred Benz. Is he related
been.
to Ed Benz, the artist?
You got me, dude. That's hey sketchbook.
Because this same guy, he puts on Ed Ben's work, and I'm familiar with him from almost the start of his career. I noticed him early on, but Fred Benz, I've never seen.
Hmm. You sure it's Fred and it's just not a couple of random strokes that look like an F?
Yeah.
Okay. You
No, it's Fred.
took it
It's
down so
Fred.
quick I couldn't
Fred
make it out.
Benz. Fred Benz.
All right, there, Freddie boy. Hey, Freddie boy.
Remember Shamrock from Marvel Comics?
Vaguely. Yeah, she never had much of a appearance,
Got
but
that
I do
Medusa
vaguely
hair. Yeah.
remember her.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't even have the hair showing when she came on. It's like this, with the.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she was in that contest of champions. That's the first time that I saw her.
yeah. I think you might be right. That might. I don't know if that was her first appearance or not, but it might be.
I I think it was for her. Well, now look, they've got two shamrocks there
Huh.
in that piece.
Alrighty.
Interesting. She's running on the ground. She's up in the air with all the faces in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah,
Um,
there were a few first appearances in that.
yeah, I
I've
think they
actually,
introduced a few new characters in there.
yeah, and then some of them had appeared. An edited version of a commission for Rex, Doc says, on the modern day mummy piece.
Well,
This might
I
be
wonder. I
a
wonder
little
what's been
closer up
edited.
piece. Well, the background, he's working digitally. He did
Oh
the
yeah,
mummy
I forgot. Yeah, Dax
traditionally.
got his new
Hmm.
digital drawing pad and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. He bought that and a computer with the money that I paid him for his work for me.
Well, there you
My,
go.
my
Neat.
sketchbook in the house. Hey, to you.
Just goes to prove we're all just handing money around to each other in a circle.
I actually mentioned that last night on that show. You know, I have not forgotten that we're supposed to be passing around uh,
Oh, you hadn't
that
heard that
hundred
rumor
thousand
from back a
dollars.
few years ago? Yeah, they
Oh
some.
yeah, I've never
Yeah.
forgotten that. I've been waiting on my $100,000 payment
No,
so
no,
I can kind of
I never got it passed to me yet. But oh
pass it on to somebody else.
well. Think of all the campaigns I could back with $100,000.
Well, yeah,
Probably
spread
already
the
fucking
wealth
have.
around, right?
I probably already spent that much in the last 5 years.
New trailer here, I guess. Let's check it out.
Oh, Flanster.
Hmm. Must be nice to be able to do that. Make your own.
Yeah, yeah. I guess yeah, but it doesn't Bond do his own animation and stuff?
Yeah, I think he probably did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love his not loving his stuff so far. So looking forward to the next Monster MD. I like that
Peter
one a lot.
Samedi says, get a sketch card portrait of any character you'd like, plus Alternative's four newest comics for just $25. 46 sold, only four spots left, he says.
Ooh, that's a pretty good deal.
I guess,
That's a Pete sketch.
yeah, I was going to say, I guess it's a Pete sketch.
Cool. Yeah. No, Pete's pretty good, man. I like his stuff.
Tom's, apparently, Tom Stafford passed away, uh, born in 1930, passed away, astronaut for
No, I was
NASA.
wondering why I knew that name.
Tom Stafford. There's some pictures of Tom back in the day, suiting up, coming out of the
Hmm.
module. I've not heard anything about that on the news.
Yeah. Well, I don't really watch the news, but would have thought I would have
Well,
heard of something on the radio or something.
I've been listening to the radio today, but I've not heard anything about it. So,
He's an astronaut, for God's sake. I don't know. It's been so long since we've, we really don't have people going into space anymore. Now we're just launching satellites and probes.
Peter Graves was born in 1926. He was in Airplane 2, the sequel too, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
He passed in 2010 at age 83.
Mm, when did you say he was born?
1923, what, 1926.
He had to have been older than 83 then. My my dad
Well,
was
I don't know,
born in
dude.
19. Something ain't right with the math because my dad was born in 1920, I believe, and he died in.
26 and died in 2010. So,
Yeah, my dad died in 83 and he was 63 years old. So another 20, that would be. No, I guess that's pretty close.
that's the way I want to get towards death. Pretty close, I guess. Stay
I'd
on
like to
this
avoid
side.
it all together, but I don't think that's possible.
Lust for living.
I miss the beach, but I wouldn't mind being a vampire, I guess.
Somebody was telling me about, oh, I think Church that was on that show with me last night, this was what he gave him the choice between 3 Green Lantern squirrels, and so I think these are for Church. We were talking about Peter Samedi, alternative comics, the price of comics, things like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
these may be commissioned going to him, who was over the
Yes,
show last night. He's in Arkansas, by the way. I forget where he said he was in Arkansas at, but he's in
that
Arkansas.
one's a
Oh,
squirrel alert.
he's in Toadsuck, Arkansas. I said I know exactly where that is. Where
What
I
boat? Suck?
prayed in Conway, since it's a bigger town, sort of above North Little Rock, real close to North Little Rock. Um, they had the Toadsuck celebration every year.
Alrighty then.
I know it's strange.
Well, what kind of toads are we sucking?
Hey, we don't get out much, okay? We need entertainment here in Arkansas, obviously.
So somebody had the bright idea to suck a toad. Okay. Yeah, why not? I hear some
There
of
you go,
those toads are quite
Lorenzo. There's your
psychedelic.
lizard representation for today.
Representative. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, till he chomps your kneecaps off.
Bite your ankles off.
Well, he looks a little taller than an ankle, but sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, whatever. He looks small.
Did you ever
First,
own Giant Size X-Men #1?
no. No, I've never
No.
had the
Did you
opportunity.
ever go looking for that one?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
Every time I go to flea market or rummage sale, garage sale, yard sale,
Yeah, but I
always.
mean, you never went to any comic shops and saw it or anything?
Oh yeah, but I can't afford the fucking thing from the comic shop.
Right. Right. I just wondered if you'd ever
I was
seen
trying to
one
find one
even.
in the wild and get lucky, but yeah, no, I can't afford it. I mean, I'm not. I mean, even when I could afford one, I
Well,
just
I
can't
was like
see
back in the day,
spending that
you know what I
much.
mean? Back in the day.
Yeah, but dude, even by like the time I realized, you know, what a big X-Men fan I was, and I started looking back in the '90s. They were still, I don't know, uh, hundreds of dollars. It was
Hey,
way more than I
smoking.
was willing to spend on a comic.
Yeah, blow this one up. They did that for St. Patty's Day, Green Day,
Oh,
Green
well,
Lantern, and the Hulk. That's a nice
there you
piece.
go.
I like how he did the Hulk. The
Hold
Hulk
on, let me
looks
take
like
a
he
look.
could pop Hal Jordan in his mouth and start chewing on him, you know?
Ah, and that's old school looking Hulk. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that little meat tenderizer hammer that
Yeah, yeah.
Hal.
That's that's
Like, I better hit this guy with something significant.
that's vicious. Yeah, and you're just gonna piss him off and he's gonna go Hulk smash. Hulk smash.
Yeah, well, Hal's gonna find out the hard way.
Oh, did you know? Oh, I didn't notice. I guess they're breaking into space and things are floating out. You got those little green toad men
Hmm.
from like Hulk number 2, hanging on for dear lives before they're sucked out into space.
Yeah, they're getting
Hal
pulled
just
out into
needs
the.
to, under that scenario, he just needs to push Hulk out into space and he'll
Yeah,
suffocate.
no,
You know.
just let space do the rest of the work.
Hmm. Yeah, no need for the meat tenderizer hammer.
That's gonna
Yeah.
leave a mark.
I like that they put the Toad Man in there. That one's hanging on. He's like panicked, like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna implode." Sybil Danning, yeah, remember Sybil Danning? Wow, I've never seen this one. She would have made a great
I remember
female.
the name.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, she used to do like action movies and stuff back in the
Hmm.
day. I remember her.
Oh yeah, she even made it into the comics. Her Diamond Black Diamond character for
Oh really?
Comics, AC
I
Comics.
had no idea. Yeah,
Mhm. Bill Black, she had a good run, or I think Paul Galassi did some art on that or something.
really?
I
Huh?
mhm.
No, I remember her from like the old action movies though.
How about a commercial from 1990
Okay.
from Kenner?
1990. All right.
Hmm.
Tell me, how does a man dressed like a bat get all the attention?
With my incredible waltz, Taylor, Joker won't be laughing for long.
How special!
And don't forget my crime attack batarang. Fire!
Isn't that
What a
swell?
horrible
Now
joke.
let's really stop your smile. Iron Witch into action. You're finished, Joker.
I just wanted a little attention.
The Dark Knight collection, each sold separately. Batman, the legend lives on.
Cool.
What do you do with a bat suit once you grow out of it, though? Oh, I
I
like the
give it.
crossbow. The crossbow's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It has a little Joker cycle.
Uh huh.
Yeah, these were all the first movie toys, right? Because Batman was '89, I think.
Pretty close. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this was like it was copyrighted 91. It said 90. So
Well, might have been maybe second generation.
yeah, pretty close to the movie though. Like you said, they were
Yeah.
making Batman everything.
Oh, dude, yeah. Everything they could slap a bat label on, there was one on it. I still see a lot of them floating around today.
Trust the science, folks. Trust the science. That's
Unicorn.
unicorn. Mhm. That's what's left over after Ethan's rainbow brute gets done with it. Roast that thing up.
There you go.
And hear the lamenting of its kits. Man,
I'm gonna say
harpy
that's it.
eagles are scary, man. That'd make a
Most
great.
eagles are pretty
That'd
scary.
make us. No, that's. Is that an eagle or did I say eagle? I was thinking owl in my head.
Oh, okay. That's an
Was
owl.
it an eagle? Yeah, it was an eagle, but it kind of
Yeah.
looks owl-like, really.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, that thing could tear your face off.
That's freaky looking too, man.
It is, isn't it? It looks like the Batman Owl Gang, or whatever, the Owl Society.
Big ass bird, dude. Look at the
Hey,
legs
Mike.
on that thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Hell,
it could.
Mike.
An eagle like that could pick up a small deer and fly off with it.
Oh, sure.
I wonder if there's any child abductions. You leave the child outside for a little bit, and it's like, yeah, I'll swoop down and get that.
I mean, I, I don't know if it's real or not, but I saw an internet video where a kid got picked up and carried like halfway across the yard before the bird dropped him.
Today in history, Alexei Leonov became the first human to walk in space on this day in 1965.
Alrighty.
If you can, remember if you can believe the reports, just saying.
That was the Russian guy, right?
Well, I mean, there was, go around the Earth, but now this
Yeah,
is
there was
another guy
first
that,
person to orbit the planet, first person to orbit the moon, and there was all kinds of firsts back in the space race.
Ranito Mia Fantastica frog from
Bless you.
Peru. I know, right? I almost hurt myself with that one. I'm not touching it. I'm not going near it.
Oh no,
May
that
not
looks like
be poisonous, but I'm not going to
that's
be the
like
guinea pig.
death on a cracker.
Yeah, it has a very snake-like head, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, you just look at those colors. That tells you something bad's
Oh yeah.
gonna happen.
How are you gonna? It's amazing. You've got camouflage where you cannot see the thing. The camouflage is so prevalent, and so good you can't see the animal hardly at all, even in broad daylight. And then you've got something like this. It's like the Village People.
Yeah,
That's
because this fucker just don't care. He's like, yeah, go ahead. You want to bite
go
me?
ahead,
I
take a
dare you.
nibble. Yeah, I want to see the lamenting of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try here.
Your
Go ahead. Try that. Try this toe. Nibble on it. Go on. Gotta be poisonous.
Remember
from
this
10 feet
John
away.
Byrne piece where he was going up against the robots disguised as Marvel characters?
No, I don't think I ever saw this one.
You're kidding. This was actually a Captain America cover on John Byrne's Captain America run. Did you buy any of those?
I bought Captain America. I mean, it's
Did you?
completely possible I may have missed one, Rex. I don't know. There's only thousands of comics.
I don't think I probably bought all of them at the time either.
But no, I've never seen that one. Hey, Lorenzo.
Interesting. Now Lorenzo's in here. Once we've
Lizard
had our lizard representation.
If you want to call that representation.
What? What, the frog? No, I wasn't talking the frog.
No, I wouldn't either.
Okay. Well, I actually had a live lizard.
Oh, well, you haven't showed that.
Too. I thought I could get away with the barnacle, but apparently no, that's not a lizard. So, okay, I actually had a lizard. I don't. Maybe I didn't retweet it. I don't know. Here's a John Byrne piece. I don't think I've ever seen. There you go. Wolverine's 50 today. I mean, this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing that. Yeah, 50th anniversary
A
of.
lot of postings of Wolverine things.
Hard to believe he's 50. Damn.
1974.
Mm-hmm.
What's
He's
this?
just
You
a wee
know you
bit
want to
younger
read
than
this story. We need to get the R2MI campaign to the 100K sketch goal to make it happen. Let's do it, Comicsgate. Graham Nolan says, I guess this is a real thing. Kirby's cigar.
Oh, it's
Is that a real thing about
Return
this
to
story?
Return to Monster Island.
Oh, it's by Graham Nolan. So he wrote
Yeah.
it, Kirby's cigar.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Graham.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's false advertisement.
No, it's not.
It's not. I mean, you call your book something else?
No, he told you it was a book. He didn't claim it was actually Kirby's cigar. Does it look like a cigar?
No. Yeah. Here's
All right.
one of a couple of sketches I think Justin got for Smokes the Fox.
Oh, cool.
By Jay Lee.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not
Damn.
use those for covers, huh?
Justin has one hell of a collection of original art, man. That motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah. I know.
That boy's eating nuts.
He's
And I
loving.
love him for it.
Well,
I'd do the same thing if I could.
He actively, sought after.
Oh, dude, I mean, yeah, he's been doing it for years, showing up at conventions, chasing people down. Yeah, the boy's, he's hardcore, man. Nothing but props for Justin, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's done the legwork. And his
No, yeah, it's not like it's easy to get a hold of the stuff he got a hold of, man. He spent time in lines, and fucking boy.
Graham Nolan didn't put the link with it, and he retweeted it, and he said, "And the link." Yeah, I've done that once. I've done that.
I've done that more than once. So like,
go back, Devil Fire. Well, where's the link? Yeah, and even Hex busted
I
me.
come up with some great phrase or something, right? And I type it out, and then I hit send. I'm like, shit, forgot to add the link. Hey, I guess you're gonna need the link, and I'll send that right after.
Just amazing what is under the oceans. When I see something under the oceans, I still send it to Ryan, to maybe adapt or use an octagon. This is a sea slug.
Yeah, did you see Ryan won the art contest on what was that? Lost Pages? No. Maybe it was.
Well,
I can't remember which book it was now. Damn it. But
yeah,
he won one of the.
I think you mentioned that the other day, but I had kind of forgotten that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Does anybody know which one he won? You think it? I didn't think you had said Lost Pages, but
no, I think it was something else. I can't remember what it was right offhand. Damn it. I think it was either on Twitter or Instagram. He posted something.
this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3
shit, I guess it's been about a week since I
trailer. Have you seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 trailer?
Was it Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3? Leatherface?
Yeah, kind of the leather. The Lady of the Lake type takeoff, but with the chainsaw instead of a sword.
Yeah, that one was. It was Texas Chainsaw 3, but it was technically called Leatherface. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In 1990, is that about right?
Yep.
About 1990. Yeah.
Yeah, it had Jim Forey in there from Dawn of the Dead. Or was it Bill Forey? I think it's Billboard. Anyway. But yeah, pretty good movie. If you like horror.
Wednesday is launch day for Groken.
Oh, for was that Groken 3, I think.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm signed up for that. I think I am. I'm going to click the link just to make sure I am.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Sci-fi fantasy graphic novels series by Keith Rockerford. Subscribe to the email list to receive the insider news and previews of the progress during the making of Groken 3 graphic novel campaign. Also, the launch day will be announced. So, nothing for signing up for it.
No, I guess you're not getting a trading card or anything.
No, you're not getting a full trading card like you would if you back Devil Flyer.
That's right. So go back Devil Flyer. People do it now. Get you a card. Get you 2 cards.
Yeah. Groken 3, there's the link for that in the chat. Be launching Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Don't know what time, but sometime Wednesday. I guess people have been waiting for that for a while, huh? You ever seen a volcano snail? Their shells are made of iron, and they live around the hydrothermal vents that can reach up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit. I've never seen one because I don't hang around places like that.
No.
Look at that.
I usually try to stay away from superheated water. That's crazy.
Says their shells are made of iron.
Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah. Apparently they're black and orange or black and red. So we've got 2 different examples here. That one that's orange and red almost looks like pyrite, shell.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of silvery. But sometimes you get the light sheening off black. Black does look silver, huh?
Yeah, it might have just because that one looks like it's underwater. The other one looks like they've actually got them out of the water. That might just be the light, reflecting with the water.
I wonder where those things are from.
At the bottom of the ocean near volcanic vents.
Snails? How do they breathe underwater?
I don't know. Well, or maybe they. Well, yeah, they are snails.
Yeah. See, I think they live on land.
Maybe that because I know they've got the ones that.
It says hydrothermal, so that's water thermal vents.
Well, it's all right. So they just live in close proximity to volcanoes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I was thinking the underwater volcanic vents. There's all kinds of weird critters that live down there too.
Oh yeah, crabs, and that was a big. That was a big discovery with all the life that down deep around the volcanic event. That was a pretty big discovery. They didn't think that anything could live under such conditions, but life finds a way, my friend.
Well, yeah, and also it's completely different than other sea life too, because they don't extract oxygen out of the water because there is none. So
I told you I had a wet towel in. Now
but they actually live on carbon monoxide, or
occasionally have a leak.
Sulfur.
And a couple of mushrooms are growing up on the towel. That's amazing. Inside the house. Graveyard Shift 5 is closing on 90K.
Yeah, way too much humidity in whatever room that is. Or actually, you gotta dry that up.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's a drip from my shower. Need to recock around my shower.
He said cock.
Yes, I did. Different kind of cock. You dirty boy. Oh, Distant Thunder was one of those from Grok. Grok had a couple in that voting. that heroic voting.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Grok Comics.
Cool. I didn't get invited to vote. I feel neglected.
Yeah, here's Shadowhawk's reaction. You get to vote. Oh God. Thing becomes evil looking. Look at it. He morphs right in front of your face.
Cool.
Just with the movement of the feathers.
Yeah, just the flex of the feathers.
Yeah, the flex of the feathers, man. He becomes from benign to evil. Jekyll and Hyde right here, folks.
Do not piss me off.
I would not want to piss an eagle off. I'm telling you. I mean, an owl. Now, see,
That
I
was
call
an
owls
owl,
eagles and eagles owls. What the hell?
Either way, they're both raptors. They're both predators. They can both mess up your world if they want to.
Yeah, big time.
The scary thing about owls is they make no noise when they fly. They're like silent. So you'd never even hear them flying up behind you. The first indication you have is when the claws hit the back of your head.
Here's a piece for Carrie. There you go. Harley Quinn. We need some baseball cosplayers.
Okay. Need some what? Baseball cosplayers.
These snails are real.
Didn't she used to have a bad like bunch of henchmen dressed up as baseball players for a minute? I swear I saw that somewhere. Maybe not.
Don't remember that. I do remember the Joker's hyenas.
Yeah, I remember those guys.
I think the hyenas came in because of the cartoon, though, right? I mean,
Yeah, those were actually
when they made their
those
first
were actually
appearance.
yeah, those were Harley's hyenas, I think. I mean, I believe they were more associated with her than the Joker.
Ooh. Look at that. That's related to that new movie.
Yeah. You're remaking Death Race 2000? What's going on?
No, it's kind of like that Fury Road or whatever, you know, the Furiosa.
Yeah.
Furiosa, where the main character's
Oh, I forgot about that one. That bombed hardcore, man. From what I don't know. I'll see if it comes out on video on the streaming. Yeah, what was it? There was that Madam Web that was just in theaters, dude. I turned on the TV today, and on one of the streaming services, it's already on there.
I just want my cats to make up their mind.
Oh, a little Harley Kitty.
Yeah.
Oh wow, one blue eye and one orange too. That's wicked.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a cool kitty.
Yeah, and the ear, he's got a dark ear on the light side.
Yeah.
I
would adopt that kitten in a heartbeat, man, if I saw that.
Well, hell yeah, just for the weirdness of it.
Well, I love calicos anyway, but that's like taking calico to a geometric level.
That's Chimera cat? Chimera?
Chimera.
Chimera? Okay, Chimera. I don't know English. Never did.
That's why you live in Arkansas. All right. Sorry. It's low hanging fruit. The doctor. What's that? Order a left hand.
Sulu says, "Not me." I think that's
Well,
probably
we
a
know.
hit
Yeah,
on
we
his
know.
yeah
Yeah, we know Sulu.
on his real life preference.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, said Ogden. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Oh yeah.
Oh my. Carrie says that cat looked like the feline Deathstroke. Yeah, he did, didn't he? I like it.
Here's a Carrie joke for you.
Yeah,
Hmm
sounds about right.
Did you have a good day at work?
Uh, me-
Yeah. Yeah.
rather not think about
1931, her debut in film. Can you name this actress by her
it. Nope.
looks? Can you try?
The, Betty Davis.
You are correct, sir. That is Betty Davis
What do you know?
in her first movie,
Really?
Bad Sister. It was called Bad Sister. Now she did,
Damn,
you know that.
she started off as the bad girl in Hollywood, didn't she? Like
Oh
everything
yeah.
she's been in has been
Well,
like.
her and Kate Hepburn, right?
Well, yeah, they starred in a couple movies together, but apparently they hated each other.
Oh yeah.
Can't have two Hollywood movie stars in one movie.
Oh, I forgot Ralph Bellamy was in Rosemary's Baby. Huh.
Huh?
Ralph Bellamy,
Ralph,
the actor.
Ralph Bellamy, the name is familiar. Who did he play? What was his? It was a memorable role.
Ralph Bellamy is their right of James Cagney. You dirty rat! You killed my mother.
Ah, okay. I know I've seen him in other stuff, but I can't
Yeah, he
remember
was
what.
in like a TV detective show. Ralph
Maybe
Bellamy.
that's the one. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
That was actually pretty good. He was a good actor. I liked him. Of
I just
course,
remember the name. It's an unusual,
that was
last
Frank
name.
Morgan on the end. He played the wizard in The Wizard of Oz, Spencer Tracy, along with James Cagney. That was in
Yeah, man.
1941. Oh, I know who that is. The eye test. Can you tell me who this is? Singing in the rain. That's Gene Kelly.
Yeah, it looks like Gene Kelly.
Yeah, it's Gene Kelly. Got that one right. Just have to submit my answer. Often I just don't know how to spell their names. And don't want to take the time. Gene
He gets it
Kelly.
wrong because he spells it wrong.
Some of them's hard, and I have gotten them wrong. Yeah.
And don't accidentally put in Gene Simmons.
Oh, why didn't you tell me that a second ago?
Whoops.
Here's a cool little frog marionette. Oh, are you saying that Cyber Frog is hard up and playing the streets now? Oh no. Maybe it's Frog G. I don't know. Well, that's cool. He looks more like an insect. I don't know. A turtle.
You're just jealous because you can't play as well as that frog.
Gotta have some talent for that, man. If you can play a small piano with a puppet, I assume that's really a real thing, not recorded.
Well, if you've got a small piano, then you need a tiny pianist.
Mm.
Set yourself up.
I'm not touching that one.
You totally set that one up.
There you go, Captain Infinity. Don't say I never did anything for you.
Oh, what you did.
He likes French maids, right? That's pretty close.
That's a nun, you perv.
Well, he won't matter, believe me. Won't matter to him.
Ay, forgive him, Lord.
Yeah, I'll take that. Have you seen a swimming a Spanish dancer? What they call a Spanish dancer?
Possibly like flamenco dancing. Oh, okay, this is different but similar.
Like an
Kind of
underwater face hugger.
reminds me of the dress of like a flamenco girl.
Uh-huh. I guess that's how it got its name, right?
I'm guessing, yeah.
That's got to be hard. You got to put your whole back into it. You know to swim.
Dude, that would that not freak you right the fuck out if that thing swam up next to you?
Yeah,
I would like just be like thinking it was gonna eat my face or something. Look
but
at that.
right. But I mean, the thing of it is, you could get away from it. That's like a sloth is pursuing me. Oh no, not the sloth.
Oh no, here comes the mummy. Walk faster.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Pick up the pace. There you go, Michael Plug. Some Mike Plug artwork I haven't seen before.
There you go.
Like some Mike Plug. That seems like a fully rendered
Ooh,
picture
God
there.
with the pluga. Oh,
Uh,
that's a little, yeah, a
yeah, what I think
little
of like those
suggestive.
30s horn, the early horns in the cars. Palooga, palooga.
I mean, yeah, cool though.
Yeah, I mean he's still doing stuff.
Yeah, he's got to be getting up there now, ain't it? I mean,
Oh
just
yeah.
guessing, he's got to be what 80 something at this point.
A month away, Frankie B says. Will you saddle up with me as our quirky kaiju moves closer towards its 12 issue finale? They're
Oh,
on Kickstarter. Ride with us on our indie comic book journey. Escapism comics are now. We need readers. Kaijus and Cowboys issue 4. Yeah, come over to another website and maybe.
yeah, that's a problem I've been having with Frankie. He's been on Kickstarter all this time, and I get it. He's been using it. It's been successful for him. I get it,
Right.
but
But now has he tried another platform?
I don't believe so. Not yet.
And what is success? What would you call success?
I guess that's up to the individual.
All right, I'm going to bring back some bad memories for you. There, school lunch. I don't think we ever got pretzel with mustard packet.
No, I never got that at school. No.
No, I
Um,
might have got all the
I
rest.
had the bad corn, the bad pizza, the bad fruit cocktail,
I
the
actually
chocolate
like the
milk.
bad pizza. I can still taste the bad pizza
Is that chocolate milk or
50
is that
years
regular milk?
ago. Huh?
If it, I said if it's chocolate milk, it was all right.
Yeah, that looks like chocolate milk. Yeah.
There you go.
But sometimes they
I
ran
ne-
out.
I
So
never liked it. A lot of people love school pizza. They
I
still
don't even
talk
know
about
if
it.
we
Oh,
got offered chocolate milk. I think we did, but it ran out quick. Everybody wanted chocolate. And, yeah, I always got some white left. You could
yeah, I
probably
hope
kill
that
somebody with one of those trays in Minecraft.
it explains your complexion.
But we never got never got a pizza.
You guys never got pizza? Ugh. We used to get it like at least once a week, and I always hated it. It was like a chunk of cardboard with some bad cheese on top. Horrible.
Stu, the movie and film reviews, says it's just dumb or planning ahead for your grandchildren? Question mark. Yeah, I mean 4K Oppenheimer graded. What? The disc set? Wait a minute. Make that big. I didn't know that they
I graded it.
graded, sealed up. and then you decide to watch it bust it open, and you got a bad
And your
disc. What do you
value's
do?
all gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worse than fucking. Well, I mean, it's the same thing, really. It's just like slabbing a comic book. You see what
CGC
I'm saying,
involved.
Rex?
Yeah, but no, look at all the space it takes
Yeah,
up,
but
man. That
no, but
thing's got to be thick.
don't matter. Same thing. You're taking
Okay.
something that's a visual medium and you're locking it into a vacuum tight case, never to be opened again, just because you want it to have some sort of value. I just
Okay. Sure, I can see that.
it bugs me. So, well, you're freaking out about the DVDs, but with comic books, you're like, oh, well, and I get it. Sometimes it's worth it. But
That's
do
over.
you really think you're going to get your money back out of that Blu-ray set or whatever in 50 years?
No, and
I
what's the big buzz about Oppenheimer anyway?
I apparently did it win the Academy Award or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to those things.
Oh boy.
I heard they
I'm
had them.
convinced.
I have no idea who won.
Oh, this is a nice Christopher Reeve piece. Check that out.
She got me. Well, they don't make good kindling after you soak them in water, Tree.
Right, I'm confused by that statement because he's always telling
You
me
got
to
to make
dip
up
it in
your mind,
water.
Tree. Which way we
Yeah.
going with this?
Although he hasn't said that in a while.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got a good memory. Sometimes. Once in a while. All right.
Maybe not.
Forget what I said.
Do you know what this tool's used for?
I already had. No. I haven't seen it yet. Yes, that's a feeler gauge.
What's it feel?
It's used for setting gaps between either mechanical parts or spark plugs or something like that. It's supposed to have a very minimal gap between moving
I
parts.
knew you would know what that is.
It's a part of my life.
U.S. presidents born the same year.
Yeah.
How could they be born the same
Now
year?
Tree was changing his tune. He says, but don't dip them in water. Okay. So be kindling if you don't dip them in water, and then dip them in water. Okay.
Oh,
So
I get how they're grouping them up now. Okay, John Quincy Adams and Andrew Jackson born the same year.
Oh, okay.
USC S. Grant and Rutherford B. Hayes, born in 1822. Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford, both born in 1913. Jimmy Carter and George H.W. Bush, born in 1924. And there were 3 presidents born in 1946: Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Donald Trump.
Huh.
So Bill Clinton, George Bush, George W. Bush, and Donald Trump are the same age. Interesting.
Wow. That Trumper's getting up there himself, man. Good thing it's election.
I mean, think about, how elite that club is. It's amazing that there's that many that share birth years, really.
Yeah, there's only
Art
what?
got his Nosferatu. Let's see, Nosfero from Shan.
Nosfero. Yes.
Is it?
I got mine too. I showed you.
Okay, Nosfero and his perfect 10 books in. Good for him.
Oh, I haven't got my perfect 10 yet.
Yeah, it should be, President
Oh,
Eisenhower signed the Hawaii Statehood Act 65 years ago today. Hawaii joined the Union on August 21st, 1959. That was the
and
same
we'll
year that
never forgive him.
that Alaska came in.
All right. Couldn't get more opposite. We got Hawaii and we got Alaska.
Whatever you do today, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt.
Dun dun dun.
I'm Batman. Thanks for the setup.
So you end up with a broken leg.
You're joking, right?
Well, not me. I was jumping off shit when I was 4 years old wearing a Batman t-shirt.
Yeah, I did a little bit of that too. Yeah.
I never broke a leg, but most of you normal humans that aren't quite as highly evolved as I am probably.
I can explain myself. I actually, was hit in the head with a 2x4 that had a nail in it. Although it was the head of the nail that hit me in the forehead. I still got the scar.
Yeah. And your brain was deprived of oxygen in a sewer hole.
No, I wasn't even knocked out. Thank you very much. Although I ran off screaming.
I can't believe your fucking brother actually did that to you, man. What a dick.
Well, it fell and I just didn't get out of the way. I was like, oh, look at that. Bam. Ah!
No, I'm talking about when he tricked you into jumping into the sewage hole, the damn
yeah,
septic tank hole.
Oh, that was my brother. Yeah, he tricked me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I got myself out of that one, but barely.
I'd have fucking waited till he fell asleep, dude, and I would have whooped his fucking ass. I don't care if he's bigger than me or not.
Yesterday was the anniversary of Ghost Story, debuted on NBC in 1972. Sebastian Cabot hosted this anthology series from producer William Castle. Writers included Richard Matheson, Robert Bloch, and Henry Seltzar, later retitled Cycle.
Hey, Billy.
Did you ever watch that?
Which one?
Sebastian Cabot. I bet I did. I love Sebastian Cabot and his voice.
I don't remember him doing a scary show. I remember him on what was that stupid show with Mrs.
He was on Family Affair.
That's the one.
And he was in the Disney movie, the H.G. Wells time traveling movie.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. What was that? Land Before Time? Land of Time Forgot, I think.
No, The Time Machine.
Was it Time Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Time Machine. Yeah, sorry. There's so damn many of them.
I don't know if they're thinking about coming out with this, yes or no. No.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, although I love the orange and yellow and black, I always like the wrap colors.
I like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but
oh yeah,
I don't know about drinking one in a soda. That's
yeah, that's a little thick.
I mean, maybe as a milkshake, that would be good.
A Reese's smoothie.
Maybe, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah,
but like a soda pop with like a peanut butter, no, I don't know.
And chocolate, Oh, born 187 years ago, Stephen Grover Cleveland. He was the 24th president today in Caldwell, New Jersey. He's the only president born in New Jersey. His resume included sheriff of Erie County, mayor of Buffalo, and governor of New York. And he was president. 2 9 consecutive terms. So, if Trump wins the presidency, he and Grover Cleveland, you know,
Yep,
will be the only presidents that had 9 consecutive terms.
pretty crazy, huh?
Hmm. Yeah, I never thought anybody would ever do that again, 9 consecutive terms. But he may.
Only time will tell.
Did you see this horror movie, Phase 4?
Phase 4. Um,
With the ants?
I don't think so.
1974.
Hmm.
I think they were like saying we're polluting the world. We need to save the world. I mean, they've been doing that for a while, right? Now
Oh
it
yeah,
was
it's been going on forever.
yeah.
There's like what 6 Godzilla movies that are all about to save the planet. Yeah, it's been going on.
Oh yeah. I mean, that
Since the
aside,
late
there were
50s.
so many things with nature gone wrong movies, but there was also the dystopian movies. There was the pollution movies. You know.
Oh, you run the gamut, and then
Yeah.
just the early 2000s, we had it was either global warming or global freezing, or they're still doing Sharknado. I mean, come on, they'll come up with
Oh
anything.
my gosh! Talk about nature gone wrong. This is a Flemish rabbit. Look at that. That's as big as a dog. That's bigger
Good
than
lord,
Abby.
man! Somebody put that thing down quick
Right.
before it breeds.
Yeah, rabbits breathe.
Actually, that's
I guarantee
you
if
know what,
if
dude.
that thing kicked you with its legs,
That,
you would feel it.
that's a lot of rabbit meat right there,
I
bro.
wonder. Yeah, it's a lot of rabbit meat. Can you imagine how quickly that they can run?
Imagine how far and high they can jump.
Look at
I
those
bet you they're
ears. My gosh, they must have incredible hearing with ears as big as that.
Oh, yeah, there's no sneaking up on that fucker.
No, that's as big as a lot of
Good
breeds of
lord, dude,
dogs.
that's got to be at least 30 pounds. That's a big old
I
rabbit.
would say more 40 to 50 pounds.
Maybe, dude. I would too, except that dude looks too skinny to be holding it up that long that easily.
Right.
That's why I'm thinking closer to 30, 35. But still,
Well,
that's
I
a
know
big ass.
Abby's weight, and she's about 26 pounds. I'm looking at her right now, and yeah, that's probably got 15 pounds on Abby at least.
Dude, that thing looks like nearly as long as Daisy. Like
Yeah,
if I was to pick Daisy up, she would like be about that long.
if
That's
that bit
insane.
you, if that thing bit you, yeah, it would hurt.
Oh, dude, it would take fingers off easy.
Oh yeah,
Their teeth are like little.
power.
They're like little chisels.
If it kicked you, I've been kicked and scratched by rabbits before. The little one, if that big thing scratch you, I mean that's as big as his hand. Those back paws.
Dude, that thing's like the size of a bobcat, if not bigger.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's bigger than a bobcat.
Those fucking
It's
thing is
bigger than
huge.
some bobcat. Yeah,
That's crazy.
that thing's almost cougar size, man.
I'd be shooting that thing first and putting them in the pot later, asking questions much, much later.
Right, and I would be saying, glad I got that out of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's almost threatening.
Damn, and that thing could eat your whole garden by himself.
Oh yeah,
Like
he probably
one
did.
day.
How do you think he got so big?
Yeah, one day he just walks in and just decimates your whole fucking garden, and you're just sitting there like nom nom nom, chewing away.
The story of Sergeant Stubby, a stray dog found during this is true during military training in 1917.
Sorry, the name just struck me funny.
Sergeant Stubby, that's what they called him. Yeah,
That's what they called him. Yeah.
Stray dog found during military training in 1917, who served with the 102nd Infantry Regiment in World War I, saving them repeatedly due to his ability to smell mustard gas at a distance. Stubby was found wandering the grounds of Yale University campus in New Haven, Connecticut in July 1917 while members of the 122nd Infantry were training. He hung around as the men drilled, and one soldier in particular, Corporal James Robert Conroy, developed a fondness for him. Stubby served with the 122nd Infantry Regiment in the trenches in France for 18 months and participated in 4 offensives and 17 battles. In his first year of battle, Stubby was injured by mustard gas. After he recovered, he returned with a specifically designed gas mask to protect
All
him.
right, I gotta pop out. I'll be right back.
He thus learned to warn his unit of mustard gas attacks, located wounded soldiers in no man's land, and since he could hear the whine of incoming artillery shells before humans, became very adept at alerting his unit when to duck for cover. He saved his regiment from surprise mustard gas attacks and found and comforted the wounded, and allegedly once caught a German soldier by the seat of his pants, holding him there until American soldiers found him. After returning home, Stubby became a celebrity and marched in and normally led many parades across the country. He met President Woodrow Wilson, Calvin Coolidge, and Warren G. Harding. He died in his sleep in March 1926. His remains are at the Smithsonian National Museum of American History. Well, that's sad. Bury the damn dog. Look at all the medals and decorations on him. Oh, he's a cutie. Who gave you a bunny steroids? Yes. Trump 2024. Yes. There. You can at least see the dog. You didn't get to hear all of it.
No, I missed it.
He captured one German soldier, grabbed him by the seat of the pants, and wouldn't let go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he got
I
to
can't,
sneak.
I
He
can't
got
believe they let him.
came home and led parades and met 3 presidents. How about that? Not
Yeah,
bad
but
for
the
a dog.
dude actually found him while he was training in America and then took him to Europe with him. That's the
Yeah,
thing that's crazy.
yeah.
That the military was like, yeah, bring your dog. Like, what? Okay.
Well, he died in 1926. He was, found as a stray. Don't know how young he was in 1917. So 10 years there. I don't know what is the breed of the dog we're looking at? Do you know?
It's hard to tell. Looks like some kind of like
Boxer?
Staffordshire boxer
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
pit
What's the
bully
average
type,
lifespan of them?
14, 15, something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe. I
yeah.
don't
Well, I
know.
mean, there's 10 years accounted right there.
Yes, he might have been
17,
like 3, 4 years old before he joined the
which is
army.
amazing because he actually suffered from some mustard gas damage to his lungs, you know? And
Yeah.
that's like bleaching ammonia. If you want to make your own
Oh, dude,
mustard
that's
gas,
just that's terrible. That was
yeah,
why they made the Geneva Convention and everything else was because of chemical warfare. That shit was nasty.
right, yeah. I mean, in their early attempts, uh, the wind would change and it would
Yeah, they fucked up with quite a few of their
yeah, it
own.
would come back on their own soldiers.
Mhm. Well, that's it's the danger you have when you use something that relies upon the direction of the wind. It's like
Yeah,
the wind
exactly.
changes suddenly and you're screwed. It's like, oh fuck.
And that happened,
So did you ever have to
and then
pepper
they had
spray
to,
somebody, ladies? Make
I
sure
mean, they would just
you're
put
not
that stuff in
facing over.
jars, and throw it and let it break or whatever, but often the wind would wave back on them and they had to develop gas mask and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is just dog porn. I'm sorry.
No. What? What are you showing?
But some dogs do that, right? They're just like, yeah, just
Oh
hang it
yeah,
out.
it's kind of lounging.
Yeah. Lounge
Enjoy
lizard.
it.
And
Yeah, this is
there's your
my
lizard
couch.
representation. Some more lizard representation. A lounge lizard. We've not
No,
shown
that
the
doesn't
lounge
count.
lizard. Huh?
That don't count either. Don't let him off the hook, Lorenzo.
Oh, hell. Okay.
This shall not stand.
I don't even know that I had access. Strawberry was my favorite Laffy Taffy.
Jumping steroid bunny.
I love this stuff, man. I could eat
Oh,
this
Billy, you're
stuff.
killing me.
I'm not sure that I had the lemon or
I'll vote for him.
watermelon. I probably had the grape and the strawberry. I don't even see there's strawberry on the bottom. Yeah. And cherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are all most of the classics right there.
Now, I don't know that I ever had the lemon or the watermelon.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh well. Poor deprived child.
It was like chewing on Bondo. That was still
Yeah,
soft.
but it was tasty, Bondo.
Yeah, it was tasty. Yeah. That came out when I was like or I discovered it in third
The
grade.
next question I have to ask you, Rex, is why were you ever chewing on Bondo? Oh.
I refuse to answer that.
He's taking the fifth, people. Let it be known.
Right.
Rex chews on Bondo. Confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Why, we may never know the answer. I'm gonna make a sign as soon as the stream ends, Billy. Trump and steroid bunny 2024. All the way.
All right. Question of the day. Name one thing you don't like on your burger.
Pineapple.
Oh, that place I was trying to think of. Oh man, what was it? They actually had, a pineapple ring that they would put on their blackened burgers.
I know.
Yeah, I
I've
know
seen
that's I mean, I'm not opposed to pineapple, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't really go on a burger. I mean, and to be fair, the pineapple was grilled, warmed,
I like
yeah,
pineapple and
that was kind of
fruity,
their signature
fruity
thing, though.
drinks
They wanted like a
and
Hawaiian burger,
fruit salads. It's
Yeah, who puts pineapple on a burger?
weirdos.
Let's see, a watermelon. How about that? No watermelon on my burger. Thank you very much. Especially unpeeled watermelon.
Do you take the time to peel your watermelon?
Whatever happened to Mickey Rourke? I just don't get it, man. You got to be kidding.
It's Missy Rourke.
Yes. That's your worst. Welcome to my nightmare. God.
A nice purse, though, man. Where did he get that bag?
That was his dog.
That was his dog. Damn.
I would say Kool-Aid.
No.
You know it's not coffee. You got to have your coffee.
I gotta have coffee. I gotta have tea. Yeah, Kool-Aid's gotta go, I guess.
Kool-Aid's got to go. I mean,
I
overall.
I'm not a big Pepsi fan, but once in a while I'll have one.
Well, right. Yeah. Yeah. Believe me, if all you had was Kool-Aid, coffee, and tea, you'd be
But
craving
Kool-Aid is
soda.
just sugar water, which is basically what all
Yeah.
of
Do
them
you
are.
ever crave Kool-Aid anymore? No.
Not since I was a kid. You know.
I love watermelon too, but not on my hamburger. Thank you very much. Not even a thick slice of seedless.
Fizzy
Well, it's
watermelon
sugar
candy.
water,
Ooh,
basically. Like you said, flavored sugar water. Very sugary tasting drink that you mix up from a powder. You
wow,
have to add
we got
sugar
a
to it.
Brit who doesn't like tea. That's amazing. I thought that
Well,
was like part. Thought that
tea's
was part of the
versatile.
citizenship. You had to like tea.
I know you're a Green Lantern fan, so there you go. Hal Jordan trying to defeat Kilowog. They killed off Kilowog, didn't they? They killed Kilowog in a story.
I believe they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was after I was done collecting. I heard about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh, I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier today because I got like a Avengers T-shirt still. I got a Spider-Man T-shirt still, and it's like I still love the old characters. I still have a place in my heart for a lot of these old school comics, but I just don't have any respect for the companies that have driven them into the fucking ground. And, I don't.
Name one thing money can't buy. Can't buy me love.
That's right.
Well, name something else. That was my guess.
Oh, happiness.
Happiness. Okay. Happiness is a war gun. You do like the Beatles. I knew it.
I never said I didn't like the Beatles.
Hmm.
I just said between like Beatles and Stones, I prefer Stones.
I don't
That's
get that at
usually the
all.
choice people give you.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If that was the choice, I would pick Beatles. So and you pick the Stones, and then we're marooned together. Then we got the best of both worlds. See?
There you go. So
Yeah.
you can't lose, right?
Can't lose. That's right.
You end up stranded on a desert island. You got all the Beatles. I got all the Stones. Right. Now we need, a hot girl to crash land with, a record player. Um,
How about an old woman with a Victrola?
you gotta make do with what you got in a survival situation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, finish this sentence. I'm a grown adult, but I still will not eat. First thing that came to my mind was Brussels sprouts, and you had Brussels sprouts last
I
night.
like
Were you
Brussels sprouts.
gassy?
Yeah.
Do they not make you gassy?
It's none of your business, sir.
Okay, what's one thing you will still not eat?
Do I ask you about your bodily functions, mister?
Okay, I retract that statement. But what was something that you would not eat as a
What kind of
child that
lines are we crossing here?
yeah, yeah.
One thing I don't like beef liver, although I love chicken liver. I don't know why.
Okay. My
Beef,
mother likes
beef
liver and
liver,
onions.
yeah,
I've
not
never
beef.
tried
Well,
yeah, I
can't
never
do it.
could eat it.
Mm.
Shadowhawk, do you like Bob Marley? Carrie asked.
Oh, some of the stuff's alright.
Hmm.
The banana splits tune is good.
Wouldn't put
I
watermelon
don't
on a
know if Carrie's gonna
burger.
get
I
that
like
reference.
chili. Yeah.
I want to see if Carrie's gonna get the banana splits reference
Fried
from Bob
egg.
Marley.
I don't know. Fried eggs do not on a burger. Now, if I want to have breakfast, I'll eat breakfast. But I'm just not that big on eggs, to tell you the
Oh,
truth.
dude, fried egg on a burger? That's pretty good.
Okay. Do it like over easy, where it's runny,
Just a little bit. Yeah, you gotta have a little.
just a little bit?
You cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of over medium, I guess you call it, where it's got a little bit of goo left. But it's mostly kind of cooked through. Yeah, that little center of the burger that's got the.
I can do without that mess on my burger.
Oh, dude, that or a chili burger. You ever do one of those? It's like a regular cheeseburger, but you put a
Yeah, I've done that.
big
Yep.
old
Yep.
scoop of chili on top. They're messy as all get out, but God, they're good.
Thomas B. Gay, Navajo code talker, U.S. Marine Corps, Iwo Jima,
Because I'm sitting outside here.
his 100th birthday today. Happy 100th birthday,
Well, happy
Thomas H.
100,
B. Gay.
dude.
Huh?
I said happy 100th. Iwo Jima survivor. Damn.
Yeah. 100 years old today.
Hell, buddy.
He was a Navajo code talker for the Marines.
Damn. That's crazy.
I still would have changed my name. Is that a native B. Gay as a last
Yeah.
name? Thomas H. B. Gay.
It's his last name. What are you gonna do, man? Yeah. You either embrace it or
I guess.
yeah, that's my last name. I mean, yeah. You go tough guy on it.
I think
Yeah.
that's a
My
Nancy
last name
Pelosi logic
B
there.
Gay.
Just
Smack.
embrace it. That's Nancy Pelosi talk there. Just
No, you
embrace
just
it.
look at somebody and dare them to say somebody. Yeah, my last
Just
name's
go
B
with it.
Gay. What about
I
it?
mean, you might not think like that, but your former roommate thought that. He was all thumbs up. He went with it. Just go with it. Okay.
What you're
Huh?
wow. That was a strange transition, right? All right. Huh?
No, not at all.
Uh, Completely lost me, but whatever.
It's amazing what people waste their time putting on Twitter.
Oh, good Lord. Is that what you're doing? Cruising Twitter? Is that...
Yeah, there you go. Queers for Palestine is akin to chickens for KFC.
Wow. Ouch. Too
Chili
soon?
burgers are lush.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. They're messy, but they're lush.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're completely messy, but, you
Yeah.
just eat it with like a freaking tablespoon.
Carrie says, I won't eat parsnips. They are disgusting. Liver and kidneys, yuck. How about haggis? Would you try haggis? Fanta liked haggis.
I'm
Tried haggis.
guessing
Like
Carrie's
haggis.
going to say no on a haggis. Because half those ingredients are in there.
Probably. Yeah. But I had to ask.
Like I said, it depends what kind of liver. Like, because chicken livers and goose liver, pate, stuff like that.
Right.
Love it.
I know you like
But,
that.
yeah, but beef liver, oh, God, dude. Even the smell of it cooking, it'll drive me out of the house.
Now, would this be lizard representation or amphibian?
That's a salamander.
Okay. So then it is reptile.
No, that's amphibian representation.
Oh, no. I'm doomed. I did show Godzilla. I did show Godzilla.
What, that little baby sketch? That one didn't count.
Second printing of Second Chance for Unconditional Shove over on Fund My Comic. 82-page anthology graphic novel. Here is the cover. Odin's book, Unconditional Shove. Cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
I
like
back
that
this
cover too.
one. We got this one. I'm waiting on the next one.
If you
Love
missed
those,
out,
man.
you're just wanting a copy, now's your chance to get the alternative reprint version of the 82 anthology graphic novel.
That's right. All
Shipping
you
May
people
30th.
got
So he
here
has a
late.
hard date on the shipping. Shipping May 30th. That's going to be around here pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, it's not long.
Won't be long. Here's a gift that says everything hurts. That's kind of like you. Everything that hurt. Everything hurts today.
Yeah, lamb heart I'll eat. Yummy.
Lamb heart?
Yep. Lamb heart, deer heart, any kind of heart. Chicken hearts, beef hearts. Nom nom nom. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, bro. Gotta respect your organ needs.
Well, I mean, if you're talking nutrition, there's nothing better than organ meat. But I mean, that's what like animals eat, right? First off, I mean, the leader of the pack.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what they go for.
dude. Literally, like when a killer whale kills a great white shark, the only thing they eat, even though there's a ton of meat on a great white shark, the only thing they
Yeah.
eat is the big giant liver that they have.
Oh, there you
They
go.
just they
And you
eat that,
wouldn't
and then
think you,
they leave the rest of the carcass for all the scavengers.
yeah, you wouldn't think that that would be a. I mean, considering what the liver does, I guess it's the nutritional type thing, right?
Well, I guess it's all the vitamins and the nutrients and all
I
the
mean,
good.
yeah, but the
I mean,
liver
yeah, I know
it
it's
cleans
yeah,
all the toxins
it
out of your
can
body.
right, but
Yeah.
it also contains a very high amount, concentrations of nutrients and all that shit. I don't know, but like when you
Yeah.
got a 1,200-pound shark, that's probably 400 pounds of it is just liver, because that's its whole buoyancy system and everything else. It's what makes it able to
Shadow
be a
6
shark.
Typhoon can traverse both land and water, combining the capabilities of a side-by-side S something S times S. I don't know, a ski jet. This looks like cool. This looks cool.
I like squirrel too and bunny.
Yeah, try
Let's
one of
see,
those big Flemish jackrabbits, huh?
dude. That's what I'm saying. I had some meat on 'em. Oh, this
Yeah, it
looks
did.
neat.
They look scared. Yeah, this thing's cool. Check this out.
What is this?
I saw this thing on the internet a few years ago, and I knew that I needed to try this thing out.
Only on
That's
Top End Theater.
insane.
Huge shout. That's a little bit James.
Hands down, one of the coolest things I've ever experienced.
That's like James Bond, huh?
It's like two jet skis mounted underneath a little small car or something. What the hell is going
Yeah, yeah.
on? I want to drive one, frankly. That looks like a lot
Oh,
of fun.
I'd love to do that. And it says it can go on land too. So interesting.
I'd like to see that. They didn't show any of the land footage. I want to
Yeah,
see how it goes.
I was wanting to see it kind of, at least,
Yeah,
come
I
out of the
was,
water up on the land.
yeah, I wanted to see how like it transformed or whatever, or if you had to do like a whole change out of the bottom of the. Hey, Apex, he's here in the chat.
All right, equal time. Let's try this out. This is interesting. I'm a sucker for twins. There we go.
Oh no.
Hi guys! Hi, it's
Oh.
Jen and Sylvia. And we have a special announcement to make. We are not only the writers of Yaira, we are the writers of the upcoming book, Blood Root! Oh my god. We have been sitting on this one for a long time, you guys. Because you demanded it, yes, you have got it. We will be the writers of Bloodruth, and Bloodruth will be, as you probably guessed it, a horror book. Yes, it is going to be scary. It is going to be bloody. And the art is insane. We cannot wait to share this book with you. It's going to be out this. Love you guys. Yeah. Can't wait for you to check out Bloodruth.
Those are those girls you were talking about, right? Yikes, the devil twins.
The Satan sisters. Yeah.
Are they called Satan sisters? Really?
They might as well be. It's the Saska sisters. If you want to go look up their was it IMDb page?
No, their voices are like chalk on a chalkboard. I know.
And look at their faces. Do they not look like proper witches?
No, they look very witchy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they look witchy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if you know the kind of shit that they do, that they're involved in, that they've been around for like apparently the last 5-6 years at least. Yeah, very questionable about why they're working in a non-SJW, independent comic book environment.
The best part of being over 40 is that we did all our stupid stuff before the invention of the internet, so there's no proof. Saska sisters, is that what they're called? Saska sisters?
Yes, Saska sisters.
Yeah, Saska. Jeez.
Satan sisters, whatever.
Yeah. Are they into Satanism? Is that it?
Dude, again, we can't
They're
talk
into some
about it
weird
on the show without our show getting struck. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
you'll have to go do your own research. I don't want to take a chance about even talking.
No, there's some things you just can't get rid of. I know.
Yeah, there's some shit you can't unsee once you see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
How about a crocodile? That's lizard representation, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, this booger's got teeth coming up through his nose.
Now you're making fun of crocodile with a disability. What is wrong with you today, dude?
I know, right? Scientists discover monstrous zombie worms that can devour whole alligators.
Well, oh no. What are we on doing now? We're living on Arrakis. The spice.
Oh, great. The gators aren't enough. Now I've got something else to think about while I'm treading water in Chattanooga River in the middle of the night, waiting for the chopper extraction. Yeah. Monstrous zombie worms that can devour whole alligators. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's just handing over the reins to the Satan sisters now. you go, girls. You drive.
Louisiana University's Marine Consortium dropped 3 dead alligators 6,560 feet down into the Gulf of Mexico to see how deep dwelling creatures would react to uncommon food source. Initially, the scientists thought that the tough hide of the reptiles would put scavengers off because it would make it hard for them to reach the more desirable soft flesh. However, was swiftly proven to be far from the case. Within a day, 9 large isopods were observed feasting on the first carcass and eventually penetrating its hide and eating their meal from the inside out. Imagine a crew of foot-long pink wood lice crawling all over a gator, and you get the picture.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
man.
disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
I
The
should
second croc
eat
dropped
anything.
about 100 kilometers away was almost totally devoured within 51 days, leaving behind nothing more than its skull, spine, and the rope and weight that was used to anchor it to the sea floor. Wow. Yeah. I've seen these things.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen those. They do look like big wood lice, or like a lobster tail.
Oh, dude. Well,
Yeah.
sooner or later, one of them went in through his mouth or through his eye, and then they
Yeah.
devoured him from the inside out, broke him open, and then the rest of them.
Yeah. There you go. If you got to drive a truck, you might as well go all the way, right?
Nice. That's pretty cool. People get out of your way.
Yeah, I'd be afraid that thing would hop off, to my vehicle and, start
Dude,
to,
instead of having a big old horn, I'd have like super bright, like the triangular laser, where you could just focus it on the person's mirror and bop it onto their shirt.
I bet
They'd be
people
like,
would be
"Oh fuck!"
bobbing and weaving. Yeah.
They'd be like, "Get the hell out of here!" Don't even need a horn.
I want the Stephen King, Green Goblin truck.
Oh, dude, from the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Maximum Overdrive.
and then have
There you go.
have
Is that in the house?
the Wolverine type predator claws that would go snick out,
All right.
An Imperial Star Destroyer crashed into Manhattan. Okay. I doubt it, but
Well,
graphics are cool.
Too bad for Manhattan, then.
Yeah. Could you imagine the size of a city?
Dude, those things are fucking huge. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And take out like what 70, 80% of the island.
Yeah. Now that would be cool, if you did
as long as you weren't in Manhattan, yeah.
They should do a story where a group of humans, because it's a long, long time ago, right? Somehow winds up far in space and they can't get back to Earth, but they find a Star Destroyer. They bring it back to Earth, but something goes wrong and they crash it into Manhattan, destroy the Statue of Liberty as you come in and just keep going. People would go for that.
Yeah.
Kind of like Farscape went bad. I watched some Farscape on YouTube. They had a Farscape marathon the last couple of nights.
Did you ever watch Z Nation back in the day on Sci-Fi Channel?
Z Nation. That was the zombie thing, right?
Yeah, but it was a lot more tongue-in-cheek. It came out maybe couple seasons after Walking Dead started,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a fucking fun
Maybe an
show.
episode or two.
Yeah, they had the one show they go to Manhattan and they accidentally knock the head off the Statue of Liberty, and it goes rolling down the street, taking out zombies and shit. And it's like they just had a bunch of like I said, it was tongue in cheek. There was a lot more humor and stuff involved, but at the same time, it was super gory. It had good stories, good acting. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I probably saw it. I saw some of the early sci-fi type stuff, and enjoyed it. You know,
I liked it a lot, man. I actually liked Z Nation better than Walking
but
Dead
really,
at a
how
certain
does it
point.
compare to UFO? I mean, wow.
UFO, way better.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, there was plenty of row.
I've just not been
There was
that
there was
in.
some zombie row, but there was some row.
I've just never been that big a zombie type, you know.
Yeah.
And if we show Predator, we might as well show Alien.
Nah,
Here's a David Dorman
Rex is a
painting.
zombie snob confirmed.
What happened?
Said you're a zombie snob.
Well, yeah, I won't just eat any flesh. I won't even touch liver, like we were talking about, or brains.
Depends on the liver.
You've had brains, haven't you?
Nope. Never eat brains or spinal
that
tissue.
explains a lot. Yeah, why you never show it. I get it.
Exactly. You never eat brains or spinal tissue. That's how you get fucked up diseases that will screw you up.
No, man. Now I'll show you something that you might want worse than that, sea skiv type thing. Check this out.
Yeah, if this bitch hovers, I'll eat. Yeah, bullshit.
Oh,
This
shoot.
is
They've
fucking-
had stuff like this from the 60s. Stability
This
was
is-
the.
This is
Huh?
Photoshop, dude. It's
Oh,
Photoshop.
sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Guaranteed.
If they had them this good, there'd be dealerships popping up all over the place already.
I don't know about that.
Bullshit.
Huh?
It's in development, but that shit right there
Right.
that they're showing is the video is fake. That thing ain't flying.
Well, all right. I'm just saying that I will disagree on that, but I mean, whatever. I mean, they've had
I'm
stuff
telling
like
you,
that.
okay, if
since
that's the case and they've got them flying that stable now, where a dude can just do that shit, that within the next 5 years they should be on the market, right?
No,
I
not
guarantee
necessarily.
you,
I mean,
you're
because
not
you've got
gonna see
the Bidens in there, and you've also got when you go up in the air, that's a whole new deal as far as licensing, right?
No, it's gonna start making excuses already. Because
Well, sure,
it's
that's what I
bullshit.
do every day. Have you not figured
But
that out?
dude, they've
Man,
been
you
doing
are
this
dense.
to us. They've been doing this to us since the 60s. Where the fuck is my jetpack? I was promised I was gonna be able
even
to fly
before that,
by
I mean,
fucking
the guy that
year
invented the
2000.
helicopter decades ago, he thought
We were
we'd be flying
promised as
around like George
kids
Jetson.
that we would be flying by the year 2000.
Yeah, that
We
didn't
would
happen,
have,
did
we would
it?
have no. So
They're going to keep us on the ground, my friend.
where the fuck's my jetpack? That's all I'm saying.
They'll give you the jetpack, but no parachute once it fails.
Yeah, and give you one of the
But
60s
I think a
ones
few
that fucking
decades
don't
it was
work.
just a psyop. They thought we'd all die from bungee jumping. When that didn't happen, they did, changed the plan.
Well, that's why we started bungee jumping over pools and shit, because we were smarter than they were.
Yeah. Well, we generally are smarter than they are.
Well, thank God.
Well, okay, sure. Brian did a cyber frog. Would you like to see it? I think a little bit of salamandroids in there too.
Sure.
That's pretty cool. Can't wait to see that inked up and
You gonna
colored or
leave it
whatever.
there so I can blow it up a little bit?
Yes.
You're all right.
I wish you hadn't cropped that. You can't see salamandroid.
I know.
I mean, a little bit. I
Still
see his tongue and
pretty cool.
it
Cyberfrog
is.
though.
You know, the thing about Cyberfrog, you can make him cartoony. That's what I like. I kind
Well,
of
yeah,
like that.
he's supposed to be kind of, you know, a little bit rubbery legged and
Oh yeah.
not quite right, you know.
Well, I think that's kind of like Spider-Man, right? He's always clinging to things and hopping around and swinging, and he's kind of rubbery type
Well,
character.
when McFarlane got a hold of him, he did, yeah. And Dicko used to kind of do that, but for years
Mhm.
there, he was very stiff. I'm just saying. Ooh, the clouds finally cleared up and the sunshine came out. Oh, very nice.
Here's your early John Byrne cover, early 1976,
Wow, a
even though
long
the
time.
artwork on the covers dated 75. Love these early John Byrne Space 1999 covers and artwork. Talk about an art lesson of just simple, you know, when his art style was at its simplest. Did you ever get any of these Charlton Space 1999s? I tried to,
Nope.
get the back issues,
Dude, again, if it was a TV show or whatever, I didn't even think twice about the comic. I'm like, I can
I
watch
really
it.
didn't either. I'm just like you on that. I really didn't either.
And now I'm like, man, I wish I would have got them because I saw all those Star Wars ones. I saw all the fucking,
Well, once I started to go into to conventions and going and seeing that stuff and knowing who John Byrne was because I was reading
right.
X-Men, I absolutely tried to hunt these things down. This was number 2 that came out in March 1976.
90% of the stuff that like I bought just in the 80s by myself. You know, when I was first starting to collect, you know, the early 80s. I just got lucky. It was just stuff I liked. I was like, okay. And then now it turns out like people are praising it. Like turns out it had like some kind of groundbreaking artist on it. I had no fucking clue. I was just buying what I liked, dude. Yeah.
Now, see, I like this. This is part of the Black Label thing. Dan Jurgens wrote it. That's got to be pretty good by Dan Jurgens. That's book 1.
You
I
would
mean,
think.
that's huh?
What? Really? I said you would think it would be pretty good. It's Dan
Yeah.
Jurgens.
Well, I mean, that's taken from an old Bob Kane, the crouching Batman, although they gave him kind of claws there, which is pretty neat. It's sort of like devil horns, they're kind of curved in.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks kind of Faustian there, doesn't he?
He looks a little extra scary.
Yeah. He should be scary. Batman should be scary. He carried a gun
Well, yeah,
when he first came out.
he's supposed
Shot
to. He's
people.
supposed to scare the fuck out of goddamn criminals when he shows up. You
Right.
know,
And kick them out of windows. Absolutely.
when you see fucking Batman, you know you're in fucking trouble. That's the way it used to be anyway.
Gothic majesty of 1930 Chicago. Oh hell yeah! I got to find an artist that can draw this for the Devil Flyer stories.
This is my home territory, dude. I grew up with all this.
Mm-hmm. Till they tore it down.
Yeah, a lot of it's gone now, man.
Oh yeah.
Replaced
Yeah.
with new modern crap.
We had an old building like that, and eventually it got tore down a few years back in the
Yeah,
last
apparently the
decade. But they
the
had
Bears were trying to
a
screw up
fallout
that.
shelter in that old building. And I'm like, don't destroy that. If nothing else, I want a place to go if they drop the bomb. Not that I could get in the door, but I bet you if I knew nuclear destruction was going to happen, you know, obviously he ate the liver. What are you going to have for dinner tonight, Shadowhawk? I'm just kind of
Smoking.
wondering.
I don't know.
Was the brisket good? And we'll never know. Anyway, his phone device kicked him. You know what? I'm going to play a trick and say, keep collecting. And that way he can't come back in. Ain't I a stinker? No, really. A stinker. Why won't this end?